welcome back to the Daskell's Car Channel. We're back at the van again today, and we're going to do a little bit of smartening up that I've been meaning to do for a long time. But it's a beautiful sunny day, there's no wind, so it's the perfect day to do some spraying. So let's take a look. Okay, this is what I'm looking at smartening up. This is this rail that this side door runs down, and ever since I've got it, it's been flaking, and as you can see underneath it's galvanised, so it's not going to rust, but it just looks a bit naff. Now I thought I bought a load of masking tape and I was going to do it on the car, turn the van round to the sun and give it a go, but I actually think it's just that and all those and that. So what have we got? We've got a hinge there in a runner, we've got a runner down there, and that one at the back. So I might actually take it off and do it in the back garden, where I've got a bit more control over any possible breeze or anything. So we're going to have a go at taking this off, I think. I've also started early because I want to be able to get this back on later on when the paint's dry. That might be a big ask, but we'll give it a go. If it has to go on tomorrow, that's not a biggie. What's on the back of that? Is that captive or not? Yeah, okay, cool. There's a captive nut on the back, which is cool. Just actually open the door and it moves. So this thing here that these two little Torx head goes into, I don't actually need to take that off. That's the end stop. I shall clear that up. Oh, look at that. Well, that's dead easy, isn't it? So I can keep the door shut. Oh, look at all that dirt behind there. That's gross, and that's gross. And you can see on the back there where it's been wrapped. So we'll clean all that up at some point. So let's start with cleaning it off. We'll take this off. Take these little pads off. Well, that's a lot better. All that gunk and muck around the back has gone. So I'm not going to paint this bit. I'm not going to paint that bit. I'll have to paint in there. Right, machine it is. That's come up actually okay. I'm just a bit worried I might have done a stupid thing. If I've gone through the galvanising, it could rust later on, but who knows. So inside there I've gone with quite a, I don't actually know what grit that is, but it's pretty violent. So right, that's a bit rough on that edge, so just polish that up a little bit. Right, we have moved into the sun, and now I'm just going to wipe it down with some thinners, if I've got a thing for it. Right, it's open, so I'm just going to go over it to get off any loose paint, dirt, debris that might stop the paint adhering to it. And then after this, I'm also going to go over it with some tack cloth. Get anything else off. Alright, that's mainly dried off. I'm going to go over it with a tack cloth just to make sure. Hopefully you can see with the sun that it's the best place to do it, really. All this stuff that I'm using I've got off Amazon, so I'll link it. I'll link it below should you want to use the same thing. Nice. Right, I've actually brought you to somewhere where hopefully you can see it out the sun, and then I'll move it back afterwards. Now, rather worryingly on the paint tin. It said leave for 24 hours to harden. So we might be coming back to this tomorrow. It's only been about 20 years since I've done this. So let's give it a go. Right, second coat. Don't think I need another one, to be honest. What's that down there? There's little bits in it. No problem. All right. I think if I leave this in the sun, I'll be able to get away with doing the black coat tonight and then put it back on tomorrow. So second coat and last coat of primer. Right, that's 2 coats of primer, and I'm afraid it's not been 24 hours, but this is the whys and wherefores of working on cars. We need the car the next day. Black, it'll be 2 coats of this. Right, let's give it a go. Ooh, dripping, that's annoying. That is dripped out of there, that's annoying. What was that? Okay. Whoa. Why is it doing that? That's well annoying. So rather bizarrely at this point, the black spray can, as soon as you started using it, it just leaked everywhere. So I won't be recommending that one in the description. So I had to make my mind up. Do I leave it at that or go for a second coating? But I went for a second coating, and I had to walk around with a piece of paper, newspaper underneath it to catch all the drips. But it turned out fine in the end. So yeah, that turned out brilliant. Really happy with how that turned out. Just need to clean the van a bit, and it'll be fine. Went back together very well, just reverse order of taking it to bits. So if you enjoyed that video, found it useful, YouTube will recommend another one for you now. Take a look at that, and I'll catch you again. Cheers.